Hi, I'm Jaya, I'm 21 and I'm an introvert. So, what I wanted to talk about was the topic of marriage. Surprise. The thing was, like don't be surprised. I'm not getting married. Ew! Oh my god! Even the idea of it is like freaking me out. But so there was an incident today it is August 5th. It's gonna be like 2:30 a.m. That's why I'm doing this. I can't really be calling up and speaking to anyone right now. So this is the only choice that I have left. And the incident was, it's not a big deal. First of all, it's really not. It's just, I guess it's a first for me. It's a new experience. I'm a student, so I'm just attending my classes and just writing my exams and trying to finish my assignments. Just day-to-day life, everyday life of a student. That's what I'm doing. And all of a sudden, one of my parents, they come and talk to me about marriage, right? And like, what do you suppose I do? How do you expect me to react? Like, I mean, obviously, I freak out. My defense mechanisms are at an all high, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, don't talk to me. And I come up to the terrace. This is a room in the terrace, and I'm just here, and I'm just thinking, like, I mean, yeah, again, I know it's not a big deal, but what made you think that I'm even at a position to consider about the thing called marriage? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, honestly. And I mean, like, I have a brother, and we kind of spoke, and guess what? He feels the same way. Like, there's just this kind of aversion to, like, between the general young adults. I'm just gonna refer to the age group from 19 around to 25 as young adults. So we have a difference between the teenagers and the apparent adults. So yeah, he feels the same way as well. He wants to put it off, and so do I. And I don't even know what it is. I mean, I kind of have an idea that that it is not a simple thing. It holds a whole lot of responsibility, and I don't know, a lot of shit comes with it. And I've seen married people, and it's not a fun thing. Trust me. Oh my god, they always end up fighting. What's up with that? And first of all, I don't want that. Second of all, I haven't even thought of anything like that. I don't care what anyone says. This is one thing, that I at least try to convince myself, that I am a child at heart. Aren't we all? Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't want to be perceived as an adult, at least yet. So that's just me. That's just a personal thing. And I mean, so that happened, and that just made me think, like, I've seen the marriage between my parents, and that's not a very pleasant thing to grow up with either. Like, it's not like I'll be getting into details and stuff. Just the fact that there's been trauma Is that too dramatic to call it? There's been damage, and it's just they don't ever seem to even acknowledge that fact. It's just, I'm financially supporting you, I put a roof over your head, I feed you, and I provide you with clothes. I mean, yeah, of course, I'm very thankful for that. Like, but the emotional aspect of that is just, it's not, how do I say it? It's not an easy thing to handle. After a certain age, like 15 or 16, you're growing up by yourself. You're you're growing up with all these complicated emotions and feelings. You don't know how to deal with them, but you just push through them. And the only thing that your household is adding to that is emotional damage to your mental health. And as I previously mentioned, my brother, I've seen him grow through this. It's not an easy thing. I think, it's really great he's at the place where he is now. I'm proud of that, for him to, like, get through all that stuff. That's not easy. I guess he's been through this as well, the marriage discussion, because I don't know how to deal with it. I know this is just, this is impulsive. It's a rant. I'm just ranting, and yeah. And like, one more thing for the parents is just, they don't know. They don't know a lot of things. They don't know how their kids grow up, in fact. And isn't that an irony? Like, you think you're doing your duties and stuff, but like, you have no idea what your child is growing up into, or like how the mind and the thought processes develop. Like, for an example, I'm not gonna be dropping any names, of course. I have a friend, and I've seen her. I mean, of course, people act different around everyone, but I've seen her very purposefully downplay herself and her abilities and her smartness, especially in front of her parents. I mean, I think that's the only place where she does it, so that, if she tries to act too smart in front of them, when that happens, they're not gonna take it in a good way. They just always have to retaliate. Is that the word? They have to get back with something. They don't want you to even, like, talk anything which goes against their bunch of ideas. There's just this huge gap which I think cannot be bridged. It's the gap is too big, and that was just, sorry, my friend, if you're watching this. I think you know who you are, and I don't know, man. Just, and I mean, like, I'm able to understand. Like, even looking back at this tomorrow, I'll be like, cringe. What are you bitching about? And just, maybe the words your parents said was out of concern for you, but I can't take it right now. Now it's just, I would use the word irritating or annoying. It's just noise. You're not making any sense for me, right? Am I trying to act too smart? I don't know. Just that's just how I speak. And well, I think I'm kind of done with my rant. It's almost 10 minutes down. It's just, I'm again sorry to end on a saddening note, but it's just the fact that even what I'm doing right now, like my words and my feelings and my thoughts and actions, it doesn't seem to make a difference. It's sad because all that I'm thinking, like it can't even make a change. That's really upsetting. And I guess you just get through it as well. You just sit through all of it, like as usual, like you're dead inside. That's what happens. Anyways, so oh my god, I sound so sad. And I guess that's just how I'm feeling right now. Maybe I'll be better tomorrow or the day after. And again, I think I'm repeating this for the third time. I know it's not a big deal, but it's a first time for me bringing up that kind of topic to me out of nowhere. And I don't know what you expect me to react like. Okay, I'll get married, just bring me a complete fucking stranger, and great. Like, is that the response you expect? I don't know. I mean, I'm getting it out here, but I do not want to talk about it, like, whatsoever. You bring up that topic to me, I'm gonna leave the fucking house or something. I'll just that's me avoiding it. That's just how I cope. And I'm also really into memes, and I share a lot of memes, and I think people think that oh, that's so funny. Your memes are so funny, you must be funny. But like, my memes are my coping mechanism. Surprise. That's just how I keep myself distracted. That's my way of coping. I don't I mean, I don't my friend, actually, the friend who I mentioned, has mentioned that it's not a healthy behavior. You have to acknowledge your problems and solve them instead of ignoring them. But that seems too much of a hassle, so I just keep to ignoring them. I act like they don't exist. That seems to work better for me for now. You know, I know you move past this. What is that quote? There's this thing called "this too shall pass," right? So we'll keep to that, and I'll just see how it goes. I guess that's all I have to say. And I don't know if I will be making another video, but if I do, see you next time. Until then, bye bye. Adios. And by the way, I just realized I wasn't swearing that much. Isn't that fucking great?